Welcome to the Confident Retirement Podcast. How confident are you when it comes to life's biggest money decisions? What is real financial peace and how can you get it? Kris Flammang and Mark Peachy are the founders of LPF Advisors in Sarasota, Florida. They bring together the brightest minds to show you how to have a more confident financial future. They empower listeners with common sense concepts and financial wisdom. And now, here are your hosts, LPF Advisors.
Hello again, and welcome to the Confident Retirement Podcast. I'm Kris Flammang, your host here as always. And today I wanted to take just a few minutes to talk about something that I'm getting a lot of questions on lately from people that I'm working with that are still working and still have some time until they're going to retire. Also, something that I'm getting a lot of questions on from people who are already retired and maybe have employer plans, IRAs, or something, accounts that they don't think they're ever going to use for income purposes. So one of the things that we try to do is to break down complex financial concepts and strategies into bite-sized pieces of information that you can understand. And so today I want to dive into the world of Roth IRAs, Roth 401ks, and something called a Roth conversion. It's going to be really high level. I'm going to try to do this quickly and do it concisely so you've got a better understanding by the time we're done. And whether you're a seasoned investor or you're just starting your financial journey, understanding the choices around Roth IRAs and Roth 401ks and conversions can have a really big impact on your retirement. So let's go ahead and jump in. Now, to begin with, I want to define what a Roth IRA is. A Roth IRA, very simply, is an individual retirement account, and it's a type of retirement savings account that offers tax-free growth and tax-free withdrawals in retirement. So this means you can contribute money to a Roth IRA. There's some limitations. With after-tax dollars, there's a certain amount that you can do per year based on how old you are. And if you meet certain requirements, then when you get to the point where you start to withdraw the money at a certain age, you will not owe any taxes on the investment gains or the money that you put in or withdrawals that you make in retirement. Now, like I said, there's a lot of requirements that you have to meet, but as long as you meet those, then the withdrawals and the interest that you earned is tax-free. Now, let's quickly talk about what the Roth 401k is. Like a 401k, a Roth 401k is an employee-sponsored retirement savings account or plan, but the main difference is that with a Roth 401k, you can contribute money with after-tax dollars, just like a Roth. However, unlike the Roth IRA that has limits on the amount of income you can make to be able to contribute to it, there are no income limits on contributions to a Roth 401k. So if you are a high income earner, many cases you'd make an income that's too high to be able to do the traditional Roth IRA. With a Roth 401k, those income limits do not exist. And so you could still make contributions to a Roth 401k. Big difference there, very important to high income earners. So what are the benefits of the Roth or the Roth 401k compared to traditional retirement accounts? One significant advantage is the tax diversification. So you often hear the word diversification usually means investment diversification, but in this case, you're diversifying your tax situation when you get into retirement. With regular retirement accounts like 401ks and traditional IRAs, SEPs, Simples, solo 401ks, you contribute pre-tax dollars, which means that you get a tax deduction in the year that you put the money in. And the trade-off is that all the growth and the withdrawals in retirement would be taxable when you go to take those out. So when you withdraw the money in retirement, you pay taxes on both the initial investment and the earnings. But on the other hand, with the Roth IRA or Roth 401k, you contribute after-tax dollars. You don't get a tax deduction when they go in, but the trade-off is that all the growth and withdrawals in the future are tax-free. And this can be advantageous if you expect to be in a higher tax bracket in retirement, or if you want to have more control over your future tax liability. Now, I do get the question a lot of times from people who might be close to retirement. Does a Roth or a Roth 401k make sense to me? There is a consideration around how many years you have until you plan on retiring or how long you might be able to contribute to the Roth. Because in my opinion, unless you've got maybe 5 to 7 years or more, and you're going to maximally contribute to the Roth or the Roth 401k, you might not have enough time for it to make a big difference in diversifying your tax situation. So that's something you want to work through with your tax advisor or your financial advisor to see if it made sense based on where you are in relationship to where how close you are to the age that you want to retire. Okay, so let's talk real quick about Roth conversions. So a Roth conversion is a strategy that allows you to convert funds from a traditional IRA or a 401k into a Roth IRA. Now, during this conversion, you will pay taxes on the amount that you convert since it was originally contributed with pre-tax dollars. And once the funds are in a Roth IRA, they will grow tax-free. And as long as you meet those certain requirements, then your withdrawals and retirement will be tax-free as well. But remember, any amounts that you convert, where there's some guidelines along that, in a year, that amount that you convert is taxable when you convert it. But then after that, it grows tax-free, and the withdrawals in the future would be also tax-free as long as you meet certain requirements. So it's important to work with a professional if you're going to do a Roth conversion as to the amount that you're doing in a given year. And you also want to probably have the money set aside somewhere in the bank or savings or checking account in order to pay the income tax on the conversion. If you have to pay the income tax on the conversion out of the retirement account, it kind of defeats the purpose. Okay. So make sure you take that into account when you're thinking about possibly converting. Now, you might be wondering who would be a good candidate to do a Roth conversion? Well, first, if you anticipate being in a lower tax bracket now than you think you will be in the future in retirement, then a Roth conversion can make sense because paying taxes on the conversion at a lower rate now, you could potentially save on it in the future, especially if you plan to leave it there a long time to grow before you start taking withdrawals. Another reason people consider it is to eliminate or lower what's called the required minimum distributions, or RMDs. So traditional retirement accounts like IRAs and 401ks, they have required minimum distributions that have to start at a certain age. Right now, that's 72. It's moving to 73, which means you're required to withdraw a certain amount each year and pay taxes on those withdrawals. But any funds that are converted to a Roth IRA, you can avoid the RMD on that amount that you convert and let the money continue to grow tax-free as long as you would like to. There's no required minimum distribution rules on Roth IRAs. Okay, I hope that's clear. So let's just quickly summarize what we covered. A Roth IRA is an individual retirement account that offers tax-free growth and tax-free withdrawals in retirement. A Roth 401k is an employee-sponsored retirement account that operates similarly to a Roth IRA, but has no income limits on contributions, which make those attractive to high income earners. And finally, a Roth conversion allows you to convert funds from a traditional retirement account into a Roth IRA and provides you potential tax advantages and savings in the future, and eliminating or reducing future required minimum distributions that would have to be taken on a traditional account. As always, it's essential to consult with a financial advisor or a tax professional to determine which strategy is best for you. This is not meant to be advice. It's purely for educational purposes to give you a better understanding of what your choices are. Okay, so that's all I wanted to cover today on the Confident Retirement Podcast. I hope you found the information helpful and valuable, and I hope it helps you to make more informed decisions about your retirement savings. Please tune in next time. We're going to keep these coming. Stay tuned for more episodes. And here at the Confident Retirement Podcast, we are working to increase the financial knowledge of everyday people to another level, one episode at a time. Thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions or you think we might be of any help to you, our contact information is located in the information on the episode. Reach out. We're here for you. Take care, be well, and we'll see you next time.
You've been listening to the Confident Retirement Podcast with Kris and Mark from LPF Advisors. For more information on them and retiring confidently, please visit lpfadvisors.com. If your ears are pleased and your mind is now at ease, do share the program with your friends and subscribe wherever podcasts are found.